Hello everybody, my name is Umar, this is Hot Mode, and today on Hot Mode, we are going to be reviewing the red carpet looks from the Oscars 2018. This was a really great Oscars. Am I really upset that Timothée Chalamet did not win Best Actor for Call Me By Your Name? Yes. Have I been listening to the Call Me By Your Name soundtrack non-stop since his loss? Yes. Will I have an unbiased Oscars red carpet review? Possibly. But let's actually get into it. Obviously, I'm not gonna really be talking about anybody negatively unless they look bad. Like, I'll keep my personal preferences on people out of the way. So, before we actually get into the video, if you guys are looking for a place that talks about fashion, does red carpet reviews, talks about the fashion industry in the most fun, sassy, appealing way, this is the channel for you. So you can hit the subscribe button down below, and also turn on my post notifications because then you know when I'm posting. Also, you can like the video if you like these red carpet reviews, and you can check out my Instagram, which is @HotLamode, where I post some poppin' ass memes. Now, let's get started. First up is Adam Rippon, who is an American ice skater. He got really popular because he's gay, and he was like, fuck you, Mike Pence, and everybody's like, yes, Stevie, work, bitch! So yeah, everybody loves him. So I saw this look, and I was like, ugh. The shoes have to go. The shoes are absolutely awful. No. It is Moschino, and I'm pretty positive it's definitely based on that whole bondage BDSM Moschino collection. Doesn't mean it was good. I don't love this at all. Again, as I already said, I don't like the shoes. I think that they really make him look super short and thick. And I also don't love the BDSM belt in the middle. I do like the leather straps that hold the shoulders together though. I think that's actually very smart design-wise. And the little leather bow tie is cute as well. Overall, needs work, but I appreciate the effort. Next up is Allison Janney. She is wearing Reem Acra. I love this. It's really simple, it's really beautiful, it's really elegant, and I am not somebody that's like, oh my god, yes, pretty dress. No, you know me, that's not how I roll. I just really like this. I just think it flatters her well. She looks very pretty, it's very simple, it's very elegant. I love the sleeves, it's beautiful, it's Cersei Lannister realness. I'm living. So yeah, this is very good, I really enjoy this. Next up is Andra Day, who is wearing Zac Posen. I saw this and I was shooketh because I thought it was Vivienne Westwood, and I was like, yes, Vivienne, come through with the looks. This is Zac, and actually, I'm in love with this. I think this is really great. I don't think it's very Zac Posen, and I worked with Zac Posen for 9 months, so I feel I should know what Zac Posen is. This doesn't feel very Zac, but I like it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I don't really know who Andra Day is, but I saw some pictures of her laying down on the red carpet, giving me everything, so I seem to like her. I really like the dress. It's Renaissance, it has a good pattern, it really works well with her skin tone, her hair is great, the jewelry is good. I really like it. I think it's really great, it's really fashion, it's really forward. Next up is Betty Gabriel. She's wearing Tony Ward Couture. So I love this dress. I think it's really beautiful. I love how deep the V is. I love that we can see some cleavage. It's really great. The only thing I don't love is that the sheer on here is too light. So it really washes out her breast area and torso, which is weird. If we knew we were gonna have her wearing this, wouldn't we have used a darker sheer? Yeah, come on, diversity, yeah, make the dresses diverse, come on. So yeah, I was really disappointed in that. I thought that was just really weird, but she looks really beautiful. Next up, you have Chelsea Peretti and Jordan Peele, both in Calvin Klein. Jordan, man, Calvin Klein, cool, whatever, don't really care about tuxedos. Let's talk about Chelsea Peretti. I really don't know who she is, but whoever is her stylist, fire her, fire him, fire them, fire they, them, she, it, who. The way that it's draped is really rough. I really don't believe Ralph Simmons had anything to do with this because I don't think that he would have ever really allowed this to happen. The fabric is fine, but it looks like there's panels of the fabric stitched together, but not in a cute, creative way. It's just a mess. It doesn't flatter her body really well. It just doesn't work. And if it's Calvin Klein, I want it to be good Calvin Klein. Millie Bobby Brown always gets a good Calvin Klein look. Whoever did this did not like Chelsea Peretti. Next up is Denai Gurira. I don't know how to say her name. I apologize. I believe that she's from the Black Panther movie. I haven't seen it yet. Yes, I know, I haven't seen it yet. Crucify me. I'm working on it, okay? And she's wearing Gabriella Hearst. I can't really see the dress all that much, but I have to say I don't really love it. It just seems really boring and simple, but like not in an interesting, well done, simple way. The fabric is really crinkling everywhere, which is no bueno. But I will say I do really like the accessories. I think that they're very like Wakanda-esque. I like that. I feel like it fits in with her vibe. I like the little head tattoo painting thing that's going on as well. Very cute. I wish that she just had a better dress. Like I wish it was better designed. I wish the fabric was better. I just wish it was more interesting. Next up is Dee Reese. She looks amazing. I don't know who she is, but it's insane. I love this whole tuxedo thing. I'm pretty positive it's Tom Brown. I'm not sure, but it leads me to believe it's Tom Brown solely because I can see the little red, white, and blue like checks on the bottom of the shoes, which is like the Tom Brown special. Also, like, this looks like the Wiz Khalifa Tom Brown suit that was worn at the Met Gala, which is like one of my all-time favorite men's looks ever. I love this. I love the tuxedo. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I love the little handkerchief on the neck. I love the pants. They're wide. They're amazing. They work well with the shoes. Like, she looks great. She looks so good. Anybody that wears Tom Brown on the red carpet, like, sold. I don't care who it is. They always look good to me. Next up is Elizabeth Moss in Dior. I will give Elizabeth Moss a lot of credit because she really has been like trying to turn out different silhouettes, different looks for all of the award shows. She's been doing it in mostly Dior from what I understand. She's probably like a Dior girl. I am torn with this look. I like the idea of the cinched waist. I really do. And I like the off the shoulder moment as well. I just think that like the fabric chosen is not really great. I think it makes her look bigger. Like her hips look so big, and then the way that the dress kind of just falls creates an illusion that she just is big all around. And I just don't think it fits her well. I don't think it's good. I just don't think it's the right dress for her. I want her to look really great. It's just this dress is not it. And also like it looks like a prom dress. I mean, anytime that you rhinestone a dress on a woman and then use like this kind of pale pink, it's prom. Next up is Emily Blunt in Schiaparelli Couture. Beautiful. I love this. Ethereal, amazing. I love it. I will say though, I did see a side-by-side of the dress on the runway and the dress here. I'm kind of offended that like we didn't get to see Emily Blunt's boobs. Like, not because I want to see Emily Blunt's boobs, I'm gay, obviously, but like, I love the dress where it's sheer, like the paneling right between the breasts is sheer. I just think it makes it like a better dress. I really like it. I feel like the way that they like covered it with more fabric kind of ruins it for me personally. But I love the shoulders. I love the whole little pale blue situation. She just looks good. Next up, Emma Stone, Louis Vuitton. What is happening here? This is actually awful. Yeah, like, who dressed her? Who thought that like this was Oscars appropriate? Cause like it's not. It's like, I'm going out to this event at night where not that many people are gonna see me and it's really dark. Like, that's fine for this. I need somebody to help me understand like what's going on here. The shoes are bad, the whole satin look is bad, the pants look awful, that blazer looks ridiculously crinkled. And that belt, who is cinching a waist with a pink satin ribbon belt? Like, help me help her. Louis Vuitton, you could have turned out the most beautiful custom look from the spring summer collection, and that's what you put on the Oscars red carpet? Rude. Next up is Gal Gadot in Givenchy. I don't love Claire White Geller's Givenchy at all. I don't like this dress. I don't like the way that it hits right at the leg and then it turns into this whole like fringe situation. It just doesn't work. It doesn't look flattering. It's just, no. I do like the top though, I will say, and I think it fits really perfectly with the jewelry that she's wearing. I really like that. It's just the fringe at the bottom. Get away. Stop. No. Next up is Gina Rodriguez in Zahir Murad. Normally, I would lambast a girl for wearing such a boring, ugly prom dress, but I feel like she's living her best life. I'm kind of happy for her because it feels like this is the first time she's ever like really wearing like a big designer. So I will let this slide. You look pretty. I like this. Next up is Hailey Benet. She is wearing Dior as well. This looks like the Haute Couture collection that Maria did. This is probably one of the only redeemable Dior looks I've ever seen on a red carpet. That's why I'm even talking about it. I love the sheer at the top. It is fan-fucking-tastic. Like, it makes her look so insane. I love this grass situation. I think it's brilliant. And I love the way that it flows into that kind of sheer tulle fabric as well. Like, I just think it's really good. And Maria Grazia, keep doing this. This is what we want. This is what I need. This is it. This is all I'm asking for. Not much. Next up, you have Jennifer Lawrence in Dior as well. Again, Maria Grazia, what's going on? See, why can't you just do what you were doing before? But no, we have to do this Tron metallic C3PO disaster. The fabric's awful. I have to say the top, like the bust line is really nice. It really like fits her well. But then there's like this weird cut in it that you can see where like the fabric changed, or like they just didn't have enough of the pattern for the fabric. It's just weird. It doesn't make it look good. Like if it had just been straight and you hadn't had that like weird cut, it would have been passable. But that, I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do with this? Next up is Lupita Nyong'o in Versace. Donatella did her dirty. I know a lot of people were saying this is like Wakanda vibes, and again, I haven't seen Black Panther, but no. Like, absolutely not. That is awful. Like, what is that sash of gold? Even the slit in the skirt is like unattractive. It's like a weird, it looks like she's wearing a sash of like bullets. This is just weird. I don't like this Versace at all. Why didn't Riccardo Tisci go to Versace? Lupita, you deserve better, honey. You do. Next up is Margot Robbie and Chanel. Margot Robbie was announced as the Chanel ambassador. I like this dress except for the panel that goes underneath the actual dress. I like the bust line. I think it's really nice. I like the little tweed kind of details that swing all around. I like that a lot. I even like the bottom of the dress a lot. I don't like this sheer panel though. This sheer panel makes it look super weird, and I don't understand like what's going on. Where are her legs? Does she have 4 of them? Are there 3? I can't really tell. Again, where are her legs? I don't know. I need somebody to show me where her legs are, and then maybe I'll survive, and then I'll cut out that panel myself, and I'll be happy. Next up, Mary J. Blige. Let's talk about it. I like the whole corset, torso, bust thing. I think it's very 3D printed. I really like it. It looks really modern. It looks very beautiful. I don't like the white at the bottom. Had this just been this metallic gray, I would have literally lost my shit. I don't love the white. I think the white really takes away from it. I wish it had just been like a form-fitting, beautiful gray, metallic, silver, 3D printed kind of looking dress. And then I would have been so happy. But like, no, we did this. Next up is Phoebe Waller-Bridge wearing Violet. I love this. I think it's really beautiful. It's really simple. It's solid. It's really, you know, just a good Oscars look. Not too much, not too little. If you're really not trying to make a scene, this is the dress for you. Everybody that's not trying to make a scene at the Oscars, like, take notes. Next up is my queen, Rita Moreno. I don't know if you guys know her. I didn't really know who she was until I watched One Day at a Time on Netflix. It's my favorite show. You should watch it. Also, she was in West Side Story, and she won an Oscar in like the 50s or the 60s. But she presented. Rita Moreno is my queen. She's wearing like a reinterpretation of the dress that she wore when she won the Oscar that she didn't even think she was gonna win. And she's an EGOT winner. Like, my queen. She just looks amazing. She's perfect. There's nothing wrong with this dress at all. I love her. Next up, Saoirse Ronan. I don't think that Saoirse Ronan's stylist really likes her, because this is not a good Calvin Klein dress at all. Again, Millie Bobby Brown is really like the standard of good Calvin Klein custom. This is not it. Like, this is not cute. This is not good. This looks like something Zach Posen could do. I don't know why, like, Raph is not doing his kind of design choices for, like, this stuff. I understand that, like, obviously sometimes it can be really out there, but, like, he should be creating, like, custom pieces, like, based on his collections or, like, with his design aesthetic. He's a brilliant, brilliant designer. Why are we getting, like, this. So yeah, Saoirse, I'm really sorry. I feel really bad, but no. You look really pretty though. Next up is Salma Hayek. She's wearing custom Gucci because I don't think I've ever seen that come down the runway. Also, if you guys don't know, Salma Hayek is married to like the CEO or like the founder of Kering, which owns Gucci and like Saint Laurent, Balenciaga. So that's why she's always wearing like one of those brands. This dress really reminds me of the collection that just came out, and this is a perfect point of a designer, Alessandro Michele, and I'm not trying to eat his ass right now, I'm really not. I'm just saying, he took like pieces from this collection, like that chunky silver jewelry that's going right along her bust looks like the collection that just came out. It looks like the earrings that they wore, and then that pink purple looks like that lace niqab that was on the runway as well. So like, there is resemblance to the brand. That's what I think a lot of brands have to be doing. Like, you have to be pushing your custom to look like your collections. I don't think this is a really great dress on her. I think it fits her beautifully, but I mean, I'm sure she was in fittings for a long time. I just don't think it's a really great dress, but I appreciate the design value that went into it. Next up, Saint Vincent in Saint Laurent. It's amazing. Whoever wears an off the runway look at any red carpet, you have sold. It's good, it's fine, it's whatever, I don't care. Like, I really love this look. I love Anthony Vaccarello's Saint Laurent collection that he did where this was. It's good, it's solid, nobody knows what's happening here, but like, I like it that way. Next up is Taraji P. Henson in Vera Wang. Let me just say, Vera Wang, I don't even know what's going on there, but like, I really like it. I think it's really solid. Taraji looks insanely amazing. Like, it fits her body well. It's a beautiful fabric. She has the thigh out. She is killing the game. She like made fun of Ryan Seacrest on the red carpet. Like, she killed it. She looks amazing. Nobody could touch her. Like, she honestly is probably one of the best dressed at the Oscars this year. Like, Taraji, you literally destroyed the competition. Next up is Tiffany Haddish. So this look, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know who it's designed by. It looks very costume. And the thing is, like, if you're gonna do this, that's fine. I don't care. But I want it in like a luxury fabric. I want it really nice. I want it really well done. This looks like you low-key bought it at Party City. I'm very sorry. I just want things done really luxury and really elevated. Like, that's what needs to be happening. We need to work on this. Like, if this is a costume, like, make it a luxury costume. I don't want to see no Party City shit on the red carpet. Thank you. Next up, Timothée Chalamet. He's wearing Berluti. If you guys don't know, Berluti is done by Haider Ackermann, who is a menswear designer who has his own brand. And Timothy actually said that Haider is his favorite designer. So that's why I think it's very interesting. I like this cut. I think it looks good on him. Yeah, it's not really crazy. It's not really insane. It's, you know, whatever. Also, Daniel Kaluuya, didn't love that look either. It's, you know, I don't know. I just wish there was something interesting about it. It just felt like a kind of boring tuxedo with like a pop of color that they were trying to make cool. It just didn't work. Next up, Viola Davis in Michael Kors. That's our first problem. Michael Kors, what's happening? Why are we doing this? Viola, I don't love the hair. I really don't love the hair. And I also don't love the dress. I just don't think that that Barbie pink is like your color. I don't. It fits you nicely, yes. This seems really forced. This seems like a really forced experimental look for Viola, and I just don't love it. I just wish that something else had happened. I wish she had really had like a different Oscar moment. Like, I wish that the dress was like so insanely beautiful, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I want her in like someone that's not Michael Kors. Second to last look is Agnes Varda, who is wearing a full Gucci ensemble. It is insane. It is amazing. I love it. Like, she's just wearing the Gucci Alessandro like look. She's wearing like a robe and pants and a vest and a shirt, and it's so good. And everybody wishes they could wear a Gucci like Agnes does. Finally, the queen of the night, who very, very, very barely beat out Taraji P. Henson, Zendaya. I know that I've said people like Rihanna, Solange, Mitch Grassi are like fashion icons. Zendaya is up there. Zendaya really, honestly, like, can turn out any look. Like, even there was that Marc Jacobs look from the fall show and everybody's putting pictures up on Instagram. Oh God, I hated that look. But she was in it, and I was like, all right, I can stand this. I'll deal with it. She's wearing Giambattista Valli. It's beautiful. It looks amazing on her. Like, Giambattista Valli is really, really fantastic. He does a red carpet good. it's great. I love the way that it's cut. I love that there's like a one arm moment. I love the way that the dress is draped. I love that there's like a little belt in there. I love that it's sheer so we can see like the shoes still. The look is clean. She looks really beautiful. This is great. This is a great way to like kill the Oscars. Thank you, Zendaya. You saved the day. Please let me know what some of your guys' favorite looks from the Oscars were. Put them in the comments below so that I can know, and then we can chit chat and then we can talk, and it's really amazing. I will see you guys on the next video, so TTYL.